guys could hear that, but there's a gobbler probably 500, I'd say at least 400 or 500 yards. It might even be more than that. Just to the southwest of me. Obviously it's on the neighbors. It's not on the property that I can hunt. Yeah. So I heard 2 gobblers. There's one farther, probably another 50 to 100 yards from the one. You know what the nice thing was? I guess I really didn't even have to use a coyote call or an owl call to get these gobblers to get these toms to gobble. The coons did it for me. Well, that bird, I thought he was going to work his way in, but just didn't do it. He closed the distance a little bit. I dropped back about 50 yards to try to call a little more farther back, hoping that he would come in, thinking that the hen was going to be leaving, but that didn't really spike his interest very much. So, he was definitely waiting for that hen to come to her, or to come to him. But honestly, if I could have closed the distance a little more, I would have, but I can't go any further. So I think I'm going to back out and try a different spot.
After this calling sequence, I decided to get up and move west about a quarter of a mile. When I got close to the spot where I was going to sit, I thought I heard a gobble, so I got my call out and threw some yelps out there, and sure enough, that's what it was. I could hear that the gobbler was within 100 yards, so I decided to set up as quick as I could so I could start calling again to bring him in.
flew across that river. I've never had him fly across the river like that to my calls. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. Wow. Oh my gosh. You guys don't understand the amount of stress that I was under like the past day. I almost had a gobbler this morning. Yeah. I almost had a gobbler this morning. And it didn't work out. Today was the nicest day that it was going to be till tomorrow. Because tomorrow's supposed to be like 14, 50 mile an hour winds, and I just smoked one at frickin' 30, 35 yards. They flew across that creek. I could not believe that they flew across that river. I can't believe it. Yes, 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 yes. Well, I'll go up here and take a look at him. Oh man, dude, I'll tell you what, I'm super, super pumped. Oh my goodness, man. Just what an awesome, awesome hunt. What an awesome hunt. Just stoked. I am stoked, man. What a beautiful, beautiful bird. My goodness. What a beautiful bird. Man, I tell you what, man. What a beautiful, beautiful bird. Look at that guy, man. Just a beautiful, beautiful bird, man. Awesome. Look at that. It's got probably about I'd say probably about a 10-inch beard. 10-inch beard, maybe 11. But man, look at that. Look at that, man. I'll tell you what, man, I have been working my butt off these past 3 days hunting. And just super excited to be able to tag this turkey. Super, super excited, man. Just a beautiful turkey. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and throw my tag on here real quick. Make it official. But man, I tell you, what a beautiful bird. And you know what the awesome thing about it is I tell you what, for anybody that doesn't think a turkey will cross a river to get to your call, to get to you where that hen's at, you're gladly mistaken, because I just proved that it worked. It worked. And you know what's crazy? You know, I've heard a lot of guys say that they've had trouble getting, you know, turkeys to come to them across, you know, you don't see them fly across a river, you don't see them fly across a creek. And I just heard another gobble over there. But I'm telling you, they do. If they're amped up enough and they want to breed, they're gonna fly across that river. But just an awesome hunt. You know, the thing is, I got out here, I haven't even been out here for an hour. I got out here, you know, I've been hunting my butt off. I almost had one this morning. Had a gobbler hung up at about 80 to 100 yards, and I just couldn't close, he wouldn't close the distance. And, but this one did. They both did. The one flew across, and then the other one flew across, and I was honestly in shock. I thought the one saw me across the creek, across the river, I thought he saw me because he kept bobbing his head and weaving, and where I was set up at, I didn't think that, I thought he saw me because I was wide out in the open, but he flew right across, man, and I tell you what, I shot him probably 10 yards up that way. He just flopped over here, so it was probably about a 30-yard shot, but what an awesome hunt, man. I mean, just an absolute beautiful bird. Beautiful bird. I tell you what, I love this. I love hunting turkeys. It's just, if you've never done it before, it's truly a blast. Just the journey, and just trying to get these birds to come in. They're hard to hunt. Any turkey hunter knows, any veteran knows. I ain't no veteran by any means, but they're hard to hunt. They're hard to kill. It's nothing like deer hunting. Nothing like deer hunting. These birds, their sight is unbelievable. That's why, you know, you got to be in camo from head to toe. It doesn't matter. So, and calling technique, you know, it's got to be good. I mean, you know, calling technique is, you know, and I ain't no expert. I mean, calling has to be okay. You know, your calling has to be decent. But that's why that's really, really good to have different tools in your bag. Because I was using that pot call. I was using the Woodhaven. Check this out. I was using the Woodhaven Cherry Classic Crystal, and I was using that striker. Check out, see what striker I was using. I was using that Purple Heart, the Purple Heart striker by Woodhaven, and tell you what, man, it brought him out. Didn't even have to touch my mouth call. Didn't even have to touch my mouth call. So that was the beautiful thing about it. You know, I didn't even have to touch my mouth call to even get him to stop, to get him to fly across the river. It all panned out. And I said a prayer this morning before I went out, man. I'm like, Lord, it's in your hands. If I get one today, then I will. But if not, then it just wasn't meant to be. But today, it was meant to be. And I'm super, super stoked. Thank you all for watching. And, you know, my daughter and my soon-to-be son, hopefully they can come out here and do this with me one day. And I hope that they enjoy the outdoors as much as I do, because I tell you what, I love it. I love God's creation, and I just love being able to come out here and do what I love. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.